your feelings, good wishes, elevated vibrations, elevated attitude will help to create the stage of being lighthouse and lighthouse. Very stable and consistent. Looking at Baba, taking drishti, I become stable and create my eternal stage of love and peace. I radiate God's love. And there is loveful remembrance of Baba. Just remain stable. Om Shanti.
युग में प्यारे बाबा, संगम युग में प्यारे बाबा, हमें आपसे बेहद प्यार मिला, मिला, हमें आपसे बेहद प्यार मिला. छाया डाल रही है.
समय की समीपता और तथ्य रूप में नहीं आ रही, ज्ञानी चाहे अज्ञानी इतना दोनों जानते और कहते भी है कि हालत दुनिया की बहुत खराब, ये दुनिया कहाँ तक चलेगी, कैसे चलेगी, लेकिन फिर भी दुनिया चल रही है। समय की समीपता का फाउंडेशन है ये हद की वैराग। बाप दादा ने चेक किया कि बेहद की वैराग वृत्ति के बजाय नए नए प्रकार के छोटे बड़े लगाव का विस्तार बहुत बड़ा है। इस विस्तार ने सार को छिपा लिया, समझा। अब क्या करना है, ये लगाव जो है ना वो बड़े टेस्टी लगते हैं। एक दो बारी टेस्ट किया तो ये टेस्ट खींचते रहते, सेवा कर रहे हो बहुत अच्छा, लेकिन अपनी चेकिंग करो, कितने में दबाव है, वह लगाव का भाव। क्या करेंगे अभी, अच्छा
Om Shanti. Now do service with your elevated state of the mind and your subtle attitude. Lighthouse and a might house. In order to serve many souls through your elevated feelings, good wishes, elevated attitude, and elevated vibrations at a fast speed from any place through your mind, and to transform the atmosphere, become a lighthouse and a might house. There is no question of having physical facilities, a chance, or the time in this. There is just the need to be full of light and might. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Vyakti Parivar. Today is day 19. Now to service with your elevated state of the mind and your subtle attitude. Today's topic, Lighthouse and a Might House. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti, everyone. Okay, everyone is well. Yeah. Is it Baba's blessings that you have fixed your window in a Vyakti Parivar that keeps you well, or is it because you are well you are able to come? Definitely Baba's blessings, right? As soon as we listen to something, reflections, churning begins, and we start connecting with whatever experiences we had. And also we want to create that stage also. Baba had been talking a lot about unlimited disinterest. And he's taking into many aspects now. Of course, one of the main is about awareness of I, consciousness of I, the body consciousness. But today Baba was making it more subtle. It's just even I'm doing or I have or a subtle attachment or support of any kind. So one is disinterest, another is to be free from all attachments and the support. It's very, very subtle checking is required to know, because maximum attachment could be with your own self, right? With your personality, with your qualities, with your specialities. But we have to become free from all that also. Not even attachment with my specialities. Because everything which is external is temporary and it's going to fall down. And it shouldn't happen that I feel weak or supportless. There will be many, many situations I know where we could create this one strength and one support. Many moments come in the life, instead of feeling desperate or distressed or lonely, just make Baba as one strength, one support. And if we keep doing it, then Baba also takes responsibility. Baba is available, then Baba is present also. It's very, very beautiful experience. Brahma Baba was an example of lighthouse and might house. It must be Shiv Baba's help that from very beginning, so many obstacles came. But Baba was very stable. And of course, the foundation was Baba's faith. Not only Shiv Baba as God, but if He has chosen each one of us as an instrument, then success is my birthright. We will be victorious. So you could see that smile on Baba's face, whether They come as enemies, some come for questioning him. But Baba was always very cheerful. Just imagine that when there is opposition and you're smiling, they already lost, no? Because they see your confidence. So either they will bow down or they will respect or they will leave, whatever, many stories about that. What will happen? What can anyone do? Baba is with me, I am Baba's instrument. Whether it is society, whether it is community, anyone, even from government, many used to go to find out from Baba different things. And Baba will smile and call them as children, and their hearts will melt because nobody has talked to them like as children. Because when people hear anything about income tax or anything, they get so nervous, right? But Baba was victorious, he was successful. So we have to follow Baba and be very, very stable. And that's what one of the most important quality of Lighthouse is. And then because Baba had all the four qualities which are required to serve through our thoughts and vibrations. Baba always had pure feelings. Baba has good wishes, elevated attitudes, and also vibrations. Because knowing that anything which we give, it comes back to me, right? So what I want for myself, pure feelings of everyone, right? And how will I receive that? When I have pure feelings, others will have pure feelings. Someone said if others don't have, they will change. I should not be uh, kind of, I am not getting such good feelings from this one or that one, or let them be whatever they think or they have feelings. But what should be my feelings? Because they say that when there is clap, it's from two hands. But if I don't extend hand, or I just fold hands, right? That we are together, we are one. So this way, maintaining these four qualities are very, very important. Baba was like a pillar, no? That's why we created Baba's monument as Tower of Peace, Tower. And it's not in a pond or a river, it's in the ocean, always. Lighthouse is not on the ground, right? It's in the water. I think most of you must have seen how the waves, big waves, always keep hitting the tower. So many situations, many different kinds of big waves do hit the tower, but tower remains unshakable. And the light of the tower keep like a searchlight. And that's because of the might, right? If you do not have powers, you cannot be stable. So it's very, very interesting. When I was thinking about it, so many beautiful saints were emerging during Brahma Baba's time. Baba, anything happened because things happen not because what you plan, right? I mean, they happen because of maybe for program, but many various situations just arise, and we don't have plan or control on them. And at that time, to remain stable, instead of why this happened, at this time it had to happen. This is not the right time. Yeah. Whether we look at a scene of drama, whether we look at as test paper, we all have to pass in that. So I like this very much when Baba was saying the method to maintain all these four qualities, or it's because of these four qualities one is able to become lighthouse and white house. I think we all can do it if we have clarity, determination, and faith in Baba. Your cheerfulness, your smile will continue. And you will be so stable that it will also help others. Because if I allow all other kind of feelings and thoughts, and this could happen, that could happen, lot of thoughts in the mind, then definitely you're going to shake. You can't be then lighthouse, white house, right? So keep aim, determination, reflect on that, and be lighthouse and white house. Oh.
Om Shanti Didi. Good evening.
Good evening.
Om Shanti, everyone.
Om Shanti.
I love what you were sharing about the four things we need for doing service. Good wishes, pure feelings, elevated attitude, and elevated vibrations. So tell us about the difference between attitude and vibrations. And actually, the difference between feelings and good wishes and attitude and vibrations.
The feelings are feelings, no, in the sense of how do I feel about anything, about people, whatever they are, what are my feelings? Are they pure all the time? Or I see them as they are and say, oh, so and so is like that. So my feelings are not really very pure for that soul. But looking at everyone, their eternity, their stage of perfection, like the way Baba, Shiv Baba, Bab Dada, they look at us. So Baba has pure feelings. And good wishes are to help them on their journey, that wherever they are, whatever they are, my good wishes are that they can make it, they can be successful, they can reach to their stage of perfection. So it's like good wishes. And attitude is very subtly, but what's my interest in that? What is my interest in anyone's becoming elevated or so? Elevated attitude is that we all together, we are going to create the world, new world. So attitude is more subtle than good wishes, elevated, attitude, and which will create elevated vibrations. Because vibrations and attitude are very subtle, and they both are connected. But they are felt before even the pure and elevated, because it's like they just, you enter a room, and if there is smell, fragrance of some kind, you instantly feel it. So I
Right.
always see vibrations more as fragrance. And if you have elevated, then everyone feels very good being around you. Otherwise, they're not very comfortable. So, and also
So
uplifting.
vibrations could be based on our feelings and our attitude.
Yeah, in all three, it could be collective. Anything within you vibrates, no?
Right.
So whether it's feeling, whether it's good wishes, whatever it is. But then there are vibrations. You enter a space, you come in front of a person, what you feel is vibrations, right?
Right. Right. Nothing can be hidden. Whatever is inside is vibrating.
Yeah. That is felt and experienced. And what is felt and experienced is more powerful than what you think. Right?
Right. Or even what we say.
Yeah. Mhm.
Right. Didi, you were talking about subtle attachment. Can you elaborate a
Mhm.
little bit more?
Attachment could be, one is of course karmic account, other is liking, but third is support. That means you don't have to hold anything. If you are moving in the life with holding something or someone, or, if I have that, I can manage. If I don't have this, I cannot manage. When you have to stand on a weighing scale, you cannot hold anything, right? even if you want to, no, because it could be falling, but you stand on your own. So same is our value, our strength. Everything is what I am, right? And I have experienced many times. It's just you have to say and practice, Baba, you are my only support and strength. Because there are certain moments where there is no one there, nothing can help you. But if you had been taking that one strength, one support, it really becomes so good. You feel good, plus Baba becomes responsibility. That this child always calls me, so Baba is ready to come and help you. We have heard so many stories about Brahma Baba. Anyone who went directly first time straight to Baba, hmm, Baba will give direction, you spend time with the child. But you already discussed, you already got opinions, you already decided, and you just go in the end to Baba. Hmm. So Baba said, no, child, you have already. Hmm. So Baba won't say anything. So only one at confluence age works very well. Right? Only one. One strength, one support.
One strength, one support. It was yesterday's blessing. Didi, that was very nice. I love it when you talk about Brahma Baba. I wanted to ask you, when you were watching Brahma Baba, how did you see him practically as a lighthouse, might house?
Because a lighthouse doesn't say anything. No, doesn't any kind of, it has direction but not orders. That means the light is moving. So he will walk around every day after lunch, or even otherwise from his room in the courtyard, or he will go up to that play, at that time was playground, where we have Tower of Peace, very silently looking around. He knew what is right, what should be done, but he won't say it, but he will give light. So everyone, when Baba is there, felt something, if they have to do right, or they're doing right, or support, as I said. So really it needs a lot of inner conviction in the sense of that other person will realize, will get the light
Without us talking about it.
without keep saying it, And I feel we need to do that more because people can hear you once, twice, not all the time, right?
Right. They tune you
People
out after a
yeah,
while.
after a while, it's like more subtle reaction. But also, I feel that more you do it through your drishti or your thoughts, the souls gain a lot of self-confidence. Otherwise, if you keep telling, then sometimes you don't know exactly what I have to do, what I don't have to do. So let people be what they are. And where we need them to be better, then we try to signal it or say it in few words, as little as possible. But doesn't mean you don't say, but not keep repeating it. No?
Right, right, right. It's nice the visual of Brahma Baba walking everywhere and being very quiet.
Yeah,
Lighthouse.
very detached observer, but
Right.
very loving. Everyone, he was attractive. Everyone will stop wherever they are to look at him.
That is why when you go to Pandav Bhavan, you still feel it. You still feel Baba walking around. You still, I can sense it. Like,
It's real pilgrimage
subtly, I'm
place.
sure it's
It's
right.
real pilgrimage place because the power there, family feeling, belonging, it's completely different feeling, different energy.
Yeah, right,
Mhm.
right. Today in today's Murli, Baba was talking about son shows father, father shows son. I was thinking, how does that apply? So for Brahma Baba, it would have been different, right? The way Brahma Baba revealed Shiv Baba was different from, let's say, the way you revealed Shiv Baba versus this soul reveals Shiv Baba. Is it different or is it the same? In today's context, how would we take that?
See, when I say, or when anyone looks at me, especially when someone, whatever, let's say, one of the quality of Baba is detached observer or free from attachment or incorporeal or ocean of love. So one of the quality will be reflecting from my image. It's like, if you have other sisters, right? You have parents, and we look at, oh, you all resemble, you all look same almost. Sometimes even when they speak same. So physical resemblance is there with the parents. So son shows father or daughter shows mother. Same will be the quality of God, any quality, visible, will glorify Baba. It will immediately. I remember once I was talking to someone many years ago in a country, and that person said, "Oh, what you're talking? Oh, I could just feel it. And I could feel your relationship with God." So I think that if truly we do that, and which we are, definitely when we talk about God, people will experience that. But if you are like in tension and you start talking about God, they won't understand. But if you are very peaceful, if you are very loving, they will say, "Oh, your love is like it's God's love." So
Right.
this is how you say son shows father, son shows parents.
In small acts, just by being, just by talking, just by
Yeah,
remembering Baba, in small things, everyday things,
yeah.
not like a big revelation of Baba or anything.
It has to be all the time. No?
Right,
Mm.
right. So, how many of us should be doing that for revelation to happen? All of
How
us?
many? I think all of us, no?
All of us?
All of us have to do it. Yeah. Keep aim. Mm.
Right. So, what is your aim these days, Didi?
What is my
Aim. What is your aim these days?
these days?
I know you're talking to us every day and telling us you're really focusing on the homework and the Avyak signals, but anything more you want to share with us?
It's just keeping one's own stage, stable, unshakable, but also, I like yesterday's when Baba said soul conscious state and angelic and karma yogi. So to be perfect, we have to do all three, integrate all three. So that also is my aim. So aim is really that this could be the last moment. Let me be, with love, with Baba, remembrance of Baba. That's constant. It should be constant. Because it's only when awareness is constant that one can become perfect.
Right.
So hard to be consistent and not affected by external various scenes of drama.
Good aim, Didi. I'll keep that too. Keep elevated awareness, not be affected by external scenes of the drama. Thank you so much, Didi. It's always a pleasure talking to you.
Okay.
Shanti.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti Vyakti Parivar. So again, to go through tomorrow's program. Tomorrow is Saturday. We'll be having Amrit Vela 3:30 a.m. to 4:45 a.m. Then 6 o'clock meditation will start from 7 to 8:15 a.m. There will be Hindi Avik Murli of Sunday by Jayanti Didi. So all are welcome to join. There will be a translation available: English, Nepali, Tamil, Telugu, Spanish. So please make a note of this. Tomorrow is Saturday, so we'll be having Avyakti Children class from 1:30 to 3 p.m. Avyakti Youth class from 3 to 4 p.m. Evening meditation will start from 6 p.m. followed by Hindi series, meditation commentary by Didi, English series, and of course chit chat with Brother Eric, Avyakti Journey Revision Modi. So that's program for tomorrow. And also again to remind that Sunday we'll be having public program in this village. So we'll be connecting through Avyakti Parivar Zoom. So all Baba's children are welcome to join and watch the public program. It will be by Jayanti Didi, and the title is The Call of the Time and Live Speaker Questions. So that's time is 4:30 to 6 p.m. and then we'll follow our Avyakti Parivar schedule for Sunday. Om Shanti. Now let's do our Avyakti Murli. Avyakti Murli is from 1969, inspiring us to change from Brahmin to angel.
Om Shanti, Avyakt Murli, 23rd of October, 1970. The effort to become a Maharati. Do you know how to do spiritual drills? What do you have to do in drill? Drill means to bend your body as you wish, and spiritual drill means to stabilize the spirit in the stage you want, when you want, that is, to be able to stabilize yourself in the stage you want to. That is called a spiritual drill. An army does exactly what a marshal or drill master signals them to do. In the same way, you yourself should be the master or marshal and stabilize yourself in the stage you want to be in. Have you become your own drill master in this way? It shouldn't be that the master says hands down and the students put their hands up, or the marshal says right and the soldiers turn left. What would happen to such students or soldiers? They would be dismissed. So here you dismiss yourselves from your own right. You should have such practice that you can stabilize your stage wherever you want in 1 second, because you're now on the battlefield. On a battlefield, if the army does not put a direction into practice in 1 second, what are they called? What would you call soldiers who take time to stabilize themselves in a particular stage on this spiritual battlefield? Today, Bab Dada is observing Maharati children who are effort makers. Those who consider themselves to be Maharatis, raise your hand. A few raise their hands. What do those who are not Maharatis consider themselves to be? Those who consider themselves to be the cavalry, raise your hand. Bab Dada is putting this question to those who didn't raise their hand to being a Maharati. Do you consider yourselves to be Bab Dada's heirs? Do those who consider themselves to be the cavalry consider themselves to be heirs? Do the heirs wish to claim the full right or not? Since you have the aim of claiming the full inheritance, why should you be the cavalry? If you are the cavalry, do you know what number you will claim? Where would those in the second grade come? Even after receiving so much sustenance, you would claim the second grade. If you have been a second grade effort maker over a long period of time, you will receive the second grade inheritance for a long period of time. And you will only have the experience of the first grade for a short time. You are those who call yourselves children of the Almighty Authority Father. Those who have taken sustenance from the corporeal form and the Avyakt form. And yet, second grade? It doesn't even seem right to say this in words. Or else, from today, you should not call yourselves children of the Almighty Authority. Instead of calling them children, do you know what Bab Dada calls children who are engaged in making such an effort? Not children, bacche, but weak ones, kache. To make such an effort even now is not worthy of the self-respect of the children. That is why Bab Dada says, even now, let the past be the past. Change yourselves from this moment. In order to become a Maharati, simply remember two things. What are they? Firstly, constantly keep yourself with your companion. Those who are companions and co-charioteers are Maharathis. There are two reasons for weakness in effort. You have love for the Father, but you have not made him your companion. If you constantly keep Babdada as your companion, then as long as you have Babdada's company, Maya becomes unconscious even from a distance. To be continued. Om Shanti.
Now do service with your elevated state of the mind and your subtle attitude. Lighthouse and a might house. In order to serve many souls through your elevated feelings, good wishes, elevated attitude, and elevated vibrations at a fast speed from any place through your mind, and to transform the atmosphere. Become a lighthouse and a might house. There is no question of having physical facilities, a chance, or the time in this. There is just the need to be full of light and might.
अब अपनी श्रेष्ठ मनसा द्वारा सूक्ष्म वृत्तियों से सेवा करो। लाइट हाउस, माइट हाउस, अपनी शुभ भावना, श्रेष्ठ कामना, श्रेष्ठ वृत्ति, श्रेष्ठ वाइब्रेशन द्वारा किसी भी स्थान पर रहते हुए मनसा द्वारा अनेक आत्माओं की सेवा कर सकते हो। इसकी विधि है लाइट हाउस, माइट हाउस बनना। इसमें स्थूल साधन, चांस व समय की प्रॉब्लम नहीं है। सिर्फ लाइट माइट से संपन्न बनने की आवश्यकता है। ओम शांति।
Om Shanti, Om Shanti.